Hello and one and all, and movies are officially back. Welcome back to another review. Welcome to my latest Christopher Nolan review, which is in fact his newest film that came out this year. It's been delayed a few times, along with other movies like The New Mutants, No Time to Die, etc. Now we are finally getting Tenet, which is once again written and directed by Christopher Nolan. It stars Robert Pattinson, John David Washington, and don't worry guys, I'm not going to even explain the plot whatsoever, because if I did somehow explain the whole plot, I'd pretty much ruin it for you guys, so do not worry, you are safe here. So there will be no spoilers in this review, so you guys are safe. Tenet. Okay. Now, I love this movie despite how complex this movie is compared to Christopher Nolan's other movies like Inception. This is by far the most complex film he's made. You know, there's time travel aspects to the movie. If I was to describe the movie, it isn't really exactly like a time travel movie. But there's elements of the movie that do explain how certain things, reverse, like cars or gun shooting whatsoever. But don't worry, I'm not spoiling it. But okay, let's get to the acting. Robert Pattinson is great in the movie, and I cannot wait to see him as Batman in the new upcoming Batman. John David Washington is great in this movie. I really enjoyed his work. Elizabeth Debicki, if I've said her name right, is really good in this movie. And Kenneth Branagh, if I've also said his name right, plays the villain in this movie. And he was an interesting villain. I really liked him in this villain. I really enjoyed all the acts of the movie. Now, Inception was a great movie to follow for some people. Some of it were very complex. This movie, however, Tenet, damn, you really have to focus on this movie. You really have to connect with this movie because, man, this movie is so complex. Now, guys, I do have some negatives with Tenet because this movie isn't perfect. There's only a few negatives that I have with the movie. No movie is perfect, unlike your favorite movies of all time, which you would, in your opinion, consider perfect. But really, no movie ever is perfect. Movies that I love, that are my favorites of all time, are perfect movies. But we'll get into those negatives very shortly. I really loved seeing how, the cars, I love the car chase scene in the movie. If you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. It's all great. And the final act of the movie is so awesome. It's so great. And I also loved the opening to the film. It was so haunting. Now, this is where we might start get to the negatives. While I enjoyed aspects of the score to this movie, which unfortunately isn't composed by Hans Zimmer. It's composed by a different composer. I'm not going to butcher his name, but he did a fine job. However, though, there's elements of the score that are really loud during scenes in the movie, especially when some dialogue is happening and the theme. The score is playing over it. It happens so much in this movie. It really, I feel like that happened a bit too much in the movie. I mean, I don't mind that happening. I mean, in some of Christopher Nolan's previous movies, that did happen. But I feel like it was too much going on here and there. And also, the characters, I feel like, need some more explanation as well. But other than that, those are really kind of like my negative gripes with the movie. As I said, this movie isn't exactly a time travel movie. There are just elements of it that do explain how certain scenes happen with, with reversing stuff, with the cars and the gun shooting whatsoever. But overall, guys, I still loved watching Tenet, and I would highly recommend watching Tenet if you have not been in the cinema for so long. Tenet would be the perfect start. Whether you like this movie or not, you should go to see this movie. The acting is superb. The cinematography is well made. It's, again, one of the best looking Christopher Nolan movies we've got. And the runtime it's 2.5 hours long, but it just whizzed by like that. It didn't even feel like that runtime. Overall, guys, go into Tenet with an open mind, and support this movie, and give it your best on your opinions. And as of myself, I had a great time with Tenet. I think this is a very visually stunning movie to look at. And I'm happy to be back at the movies since Sonic the Hedgehog, which was back in February or March. But as far as my letter grade scale goes, I'm going to give Tenet an A-. Yeah, I haven't given an A rating since Da 5 Bloods this year. This and Da 5 Bloods are my only two A letter grade ratings so far, A-. Christopher Nolan is still got it, guys. He has still not made any bad movies. At some point I will watch Insomnia and Following. I have not seen them yet, but once I do see them, I do want to review those at some point, because I want to fill in the gap of Christopher Nolan's movies, because he's a very important film director to recognize, and complex movies are very important to recognize as well, especially with Christopher Nolan. And guys, that is my Christopher Nolan series finished for this year, guys. I reviewed the Dark Knight movies already. I'm probably going to re-review those again leading up to the Batman, along with the other Batman movies, the 60s Batman, the Tim Burton Batman films. I reviewed 89 Batman, but I would like to re-review that again. And I'm also going to talk about Joel Schumacher. Oh boy. But guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed my Christopher Nolan movie review series. And my next series, I'm hopefully going to continue my James Bond film series with Casino Royale next month. So look forward to that, guys. As always, if you are new to my channel, I am a UK movie reviewer on YouTube. I like to do movie reviews. I like to do classic reviews from time to time, especially when a new movie comes out. I also like to do Blu-ray hauls, and I like to do ranking videos from time to time. And make sure to comment, like, subscribe, notify the bell before you leave, and share this video. All of my social media links will be in the description below. And as always, guys, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.